Last time on T-Dawg. Hey, what's up guys? T-Dawg here. Today, I come with amazing news. The GOAT himself, Lagiacrus, will be finally joining the other flagships into the new generation. Arguably, putting my foot down on this. It's just a fact that this way is just much better. The people on Reddit will just have to cry about this, unfortunately. Underwater combat, whether it is fully implemented in a title update or in partial areas like pools, would be the best way. Let's think about it. What feature was added to every weapon that helps with precise, focused attacks and movements? It's on the tip of my tongue. I don't know. I just can't figure it out. Yeah, focus mode. If we were allowed to move freely underwater, using the focus mode would be a saving grace for the concept as a whole. It would cover all the complaints about the past, ensuring a new system forever ingrained in the franchise's future. This video I posted back on March 30th of this year to, let's say, mixed results. While over time the like ratio has gone more positive, when the video first released, I had a 60% like ratio. Why? Well, let's look at some of the criticism, shall we? Here are my absolute favorite ones, and then not only will we address those, we'll also address the community sentiment at the time as well, because I feel like that's really important.
With all due respect, you are completely coping. So
I love option 2 here, but realistically I feel like they're only just gonna land monsters again, basically giving us a great characters.
That would be a title update.
Wow, that's pretty informative. Now I know, these are just random glup shittos on the internet. I shouldn't take it very seriously. But the reason I'm pointing these out is because this mindset that these people have was not only just in YouTube comments, it was also in Reddits, in Instagram posts, Twitter threads, etc. And that's why I'm finally talking about today's topic. Stop treating Capcom like they're infants. Monster Hunter is now a multi-$100 million franchise now. Capcom doesn't need you to defend them and hold their hand. They're grown-ups. They're big boys and girls. They can handle some criticism. And with that being said, they can also be held to a standard where certain things should be at a minimum in terms of quality and features. Throughout the years, I've seen dozens and dozens of threads and videos discussing the idea of some form of underwater combat coming back, or Lagiacrus coming back, or X feature or X monster being introduced into the series again, only for people to kind of dogpile on this person, thinking, oh my god, but the mechanics, oh my god, it's too hard. No, you're just blatantly wrong. If you really think the same company that has the capability of making this, and this can't recreate a system that was made 13 years ago, then maybe I want what you're smoking this time. This has been an issue with the community at large for several years, if not close to a decade. And this is why I personally think maybe the community is like this, where they're able to be so easily ready to self-cannibalize at a moment's notice, is because, in my opinion, a lot of people, especially the gamers who started with the older games, they're used to Monster Hunter being a niche title in the West. And I personally have experience with this as well. Growing up, there was quite literally no one who knew what Monster Hunter was. Not a single person. And that only changed once I hit high school, where a singular individual in my entire high school, full of thousands of students, knew what Monster Hunter was. But everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. And by Fire Nation, I mean Monster Hunter World, which completely blew up the franchise and the fan base to proportions never seen before. And I think to this day, a lot of the old heads that were there since the beginning aren't used to this fact that this is no longer a small niche community. This community has millions and millions and millions of fans. Maybe not all of them are playing the game at once. Maybe they're not all united on the same things, but it's not the same anymore. We just gotta face the facts. Monster Hunter is not a little franchise anymore. It's grown up like the rest of us. And this brings up another video that I made, which was my review of Monster Hunter Wilds, in which I state,
the biggest problem, hands down, for me, and for many more, as a PC player, is the performance. I can run Warzone at 100 frames, Minecraft with shaders and mods 120 plus, Cyberpunk 2077 in the same boat. Why can I only get 35 to 55 frames on this game with medium settings?
Now again, the criticisms that I made at the time were pretty unpopular with people in the comments section, and also with the likes as well. But now, if you look at the Steam page, pre-Lagiacrus update, what is that? Oh my god, People are reporting the same things that I was saying all along. Now, I don't want to make it seem like I have a huge head and I think that I'm the guru of Monster Hunter knowledge and stuff, but a lot of my criticisms, a lot of the things that I was bringing up, if this was any other franchise, if this was any other company, people would have ripped into them from the very beginning. And people did. But a lot of that criticism was drowned out by people objectively coping about it. Be like, oh, it's just your rig. And guess what? I was one of those people at first. And I've gotten over that, and I feel like a lot of people, they are now starting to see that now. The wool is off their eyes now, and that's a good thing. Criticism is a good thing, because let me tell you a secret. Capcom, they're a publicly traded company with shareholders and people that they answer to. If people aren't happy, and if people don't want to give money to Capcom, the people who have the money aren't going to be very happy. And so, Capcom is obviously going to cater towards the people with the money. And so, please don't blindly protect a company that probably doesn't even know that you exist, for the most part, besides you being someone who purchased their game. They're not going to make you a developer. They're not going to give you exclusive rights or merch for defending the game's optimization since day one. They're not. So, why waste your energy doing that? And I just want to make it known, the vast majority of newer players, they aren't like this. They aren't jaded. They're like, oh yeah, I hear about this monster that these people from the past are talking about. That's kind of cool. Let's add this in. So why should we, as the quote-unquote veteran hunters, punch down on them? Like, does that really make you feel good? Do you feel accomplished as a person for shooting down someone's theory? Wow, congrats, buddy. I'm so proud of you. Good job. The whole room's clapping for you. You hear that? But yeah, that's kind of really the gist of why I'm making this video. The Monster Hunter community, it's awesome. I love it. I've been engaged with this for over a decade now, and it's my favorite franchise of all time. But we as a fan base, we have to do better. We gotta be better, because half of us loves the franchise, they love everything that's going on, they'll defend it to death. The other half hates its guts. It's the worst franchise ever. The newer games are ass, while the old ones were better. And it's like, you both kind of sound stupid to some extent. So why not just be somewhere in the middle? Where you understand, Capcom, they're a big company. They can do literally whatever they want because they have the resources to. But with that being said, with these near infinite resources, there is a high expectation for what they can release and what they can do. And so, combine these two ideals together, and you probably won't be as extreme. But that's just my 2 cents. That's kind of why I first started making Monster Hunter videos to begin with. I have several years of experience, I have a huge trove of information and lore about the series, but I also like the community. I want people to be able to express themselves, theorize, stuff like that. And so, here at my channel, this is a free place to do that. If you have any theories about the game, shoot them my way. I'll love to read them. I'll love to talk about them. You never have to worry about, at least with my community, this small, tiny community I have, we're gonna dogpile on you for thinking outside the box, because here, we embrace that. And that is a perfect segue into another reason I'm bringing this up. If you feel like the Reddit can be kind of toxic, X is toxic, Instagram posts can be toxic, you should join the T-Dawg Discord server. Here at the Galaxy 3808 server, you can do a wide variety of things, like learn how to play Monster Hunter on an emulator, chat about Monster Hunter, chat about YouTube in general, share resources with the community. You even get sneak peeks of my videos ahead of time, and stuff like that. If you think that interests you, join today. The link is in the description below. It's 18 plus, check out the rules, it's a pretty chill spot. And the reason I emphasize 18 plus is because I don't want to end up like this guy.
The server got nuked! No! Fuck!
Well, that, and I'm not a predator either, so. And if you finish the video and you think that I'm some asshole, I have some inflated sense of ego because I've gotten a few theories right in my past, well, let me just say this. Are you confident enough to post your research down below? I know I am. And with that being said, thank you so much for watching, everyone. It's been a pleasure as always. I'm going to be live more often, so catch me on some streams. And yeah, my goal is to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2025. We're only 120 something away. So if you like this video, subscribe, maybe share it with your friends, family, whatever. And then, yeah, if you want to see this community grow, you know what to do. Support your boy. And that's really it. I will see ya. Have a great summer again.
Bye.